Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. It's going to be the second game of this best of three, and yeah, to be honest, my initial download of this replay file was like 24 kilobytes, and I was like, say what? Did someone just like insta GG in the beginning of the game or something like that? And then I found out it was probably incomplete download, so I have no idea why it was 24. I probably should have checked the replay files to see what contained it, or what it contained, but I didn't do that. I just deleted the damn thing and downloaded a new replay file, and that made things a lot more, I guess, proper. Anyway, it's gonna be on Plundering Isles. I have no idea why this map is being played yet again, but we're gonna see it. Yeah. Oh, now that I think about it, I did say something about last game Infi choosing Mountain King first, saying he picked it because of the matchup instead of the map. I think that was referring to Plundering Isles instead of Last Refuge. So if you got confused by that, I do apologize. If you didn't realize, then let's just imagine that I totally planned that, and it also applies to Last Refuge as well. But anyway, Infi spawning in as the red human player on the top right. We have the Archmage popping out once again. It worked for him once, why can't it work again? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Even though Infi did go Mountain King first, but that did end up in a loss. I think that was just because of misplay though. Anyway, XiXi's going to be going as the blue knight of play on the bottom left, and he will be getting himself a warden first, and that I mean, even though I do love the demon hunter, I just see him so many times, and he never fulfills his role of level 6. We always have or we constantly have wardens reaching level 6 for some reason, and no demon hunters reaching level 6. I'm like, what is going on here? I like Metamorphosis. Who doesn't like that? Why does everyone like Avatar Vengeance? But anyway, XiXi, warden first. That is maybe gonna spell trouble because it's an Archmage first. I mean, we do see sometimes the Archmage just trading very well with the Warden, but it usually ends up with the Archmage at least running away from the Warden at least once, maybe twice. If it was a Mountain King first, probably would have stood up a little better against the Warden. This Warden is going to be taken down, giving level 2 to the Night Elf Warden. We have yet to see which ability she has chosen. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if most Night Elf players actually play the Warden with no ability points spent until it's absolutely necessary. But anyway, what is XiXi gonna go for? He hasn't actually shown or revealed anything yet. He is producing archers as usual. No Hunter Soul has been placed down, but I do have a feeling we might see a couple of those. Not couple, wow. Why would anyone want a couple of that singular building? I don't know why. But anyway, I'm pretty sure we should see one placed down. Maybe over here. It does seem like a very good location for it. Anyway, we do have a lot of peasants over here for Infi. He hasn't done this in this map, I don't think, yet, which is expand. Now, I did express my opinions on this map for expand first. It doesn't seem that safe to me. I mean, it's a little enclosed, which is kind of good because your towers can get in optimal range. But at the same time, there's 2 entrances. There's 2 ramps to this upper land. So it's even more accessible for your opponents to get there as much as you. And of course, it's not in a particularly good location comparatively with your base, because the ramps are not in front of your base, but the backside where it's blocked by trees is. So yeah, it kind of makes it a little too far away from your main base. Or at least that's how I feel it. Anyway, this is going to be a little troublesome because I think Infi picked the time to attack pretty well, because XiXi is not coping with this too well. Dust Appearance was purchased, but those cheeky little archers running away at the most opportune time. I mean, they could try and Shadow Meld once again, but it would be fruitless. Maybe one should have Shadow Melded just for Infi to just spend a charge on the dust, but I lost it anyway. I have yet to know. Oh, there's the Warden. So yeah, Warden is obviously she's gonna kill Footman very, very easily, but when it comes to the Archmage, I mean that's gonna maybe take like 3 Shadow Strikes to maybe even consider pushing him away. We have the Shadow Strike like eventually killing that Footman. Oh, Archer, why did you turn around? Didn't even shoot out an arrow. That was like pointless. Like no damage was dealt, except damage towards yourself because you're giving experience to the Archmage, who is at level 3 as well. So he is even with the Warden. It just shows how much he's actually picked off from this, I guess, aggressive action. Because usually, or at least Infi, I'm pretty sure he went to attack at level 2, and him just getting level 3 just shows that he's managed to obtain results from this attack. Anyway, Elemental is going to be taken down by the Shadow Strike. It was trying to destroy the Hunter Soul, but the Hunter Soul will live. It will be finished, maybe repaired, who knows. It's halfway there, but it's like literally 20% health. Wow. Infi is just throwing units away. Huh. And look at it, he's sending his footmen one by one. He should very much just group up and go for an organized attack. Anyway, Keep Take is nearly done, so I don't think we have to worry about that too long. Blacksmith is being placed down as well. Pretty standard build when it comes to Human versus Night Elf, because you want to get double sanctums supported with a workshop. Then we go with the Shadow Strike on the Archmage. Very much a TP must come in, otherwise the Archmage is gonna sacrifice himself. There we go, TP scroll will be used, and the Footman, the singular Footman, will be able to retreat. He will live. Shadow Strike doesn't, I mean, it doesn't like guarantee a kill. It will do damage, but that's all the damage it does. It would have been pretty dramatic if it had one more tick on it, because the Footman would have been extremely low. Elemental should deny itself. I think Infi might be a little occupied somewhere else, but that's just going to be more experience for the Warden, and that is going to be even close to level 4 as soon as I find this Warden. There she is. Okay. Oh, but repeat attack coming in from Infi. He did just take a swig at a health potion, so he is very close to full health. There we go with the Shadow Strike and attempt of denying, but it was unsuccessful. Definitely don't bring Infi to your Dota team. XiXi is going to lose an Archer, but in exchange for a Footman, I call that very much worth it. But yeah, Warden, no mana. It's going to take a while for that Footman to actually die, so yeah, I think the Archmage might get results quicker. Or at least for now. I mean, he's completely in the danger zone. Like no backup whatsoever. The Mountain King is out, and it is the Mountain King. I mean, it's gotta be a Mountain King. It didn't come from the tavern, so yeah, let's just assume I knew that. I was making a point somewhere. Yeah, Archmage is in the danger zone without any reinforcements whatsoever, and he's got enough mana for one elemental. That's pretty much it. Plus, Double Ancient of Lores has been completed, and Dryads are popping out with their slow poison. I mean, they have it passively anyway, so Abolish Magic is the research, if you are wondering. Tree of Eternity is also almost done, so we will probably be seeing bears coming out soon. I guess that's the reasoning why we have an early Spellbreaker out. A couple of early Spellbreakers actually, so okay. I guess that's pretty smart to go early Spellbreakers so you don't have to build them later on. I mean, like, priests, sorceresses, very expandable. They can be replaced, like, without hesitation. Spellbreakers, not so much. It's kind of, or at least personally for me, it's kind of a hassle replacing Spellbreakers compared to, like, priests and sorceresses, so yeah, I guess it's understandable to some degree. Adept training for both priests and sorceresses are coming out. Sorceresses is probably just for the impending bears that will eventually come out. I mean, we are Tree of Eternity, so bears should come out. Master training is on the way as well. We have a couple of huntresses. Actually, we only have one huntress. Don't know why, but it's there. Yeah, I honestly don't know why that singular huntress is there. Archmage is trying to hunt some wisps, but he is his own one-man army. Oh dear, Infi is very evil. He is building towers on the front of XiXi's possible base. That's truly evil, but the Ancient of War hopefully will be able to get there and do some damage, but it's gonna take a lot of damage in the process though. Do we have every single tower? Wow, we do have every single type of tower. Cannon Tower is going to unfortunately demolish this Ancient of War. But the Warden is moving out, hopefully trying to get this Cannon Tower in a vulnerable state, but it's not going to be. We did the Flare coming out from the Wonder teams though, so they will be able to spot this Night Elf army, but the Mountain King is a little out of position, so he needs to be careful. He has no way of actually becoming in an invulnerable state, and no way of actually healing, so he is going to die. That was an easy kill. Ancient of War has been taken down. It didn't do that much damage. Kinda scratched the Arcane Tower, but that's pretty much it. Pretty cheeky stuff from Infi. But let's see how this will turn out. Cannon Tower, of course, you can dodge it since it does act like an artillery piece. Wow, XiXi received a lot of damage from his Entangled Goldmine, but bringing the main force did force the Archmage to actually run away. He's getting a little behind as well. I mean, sure, he does have a second hero, but the second hero died. Archmage is still at level 3, very close to level 4, but I mean, he still needs to level up in order to be relevant in the later stages of the game. Especially if you have level 6 where you have mass teleport. Obviously that's a very good ability to have, because then you can just go back and forth. Okay, fighting under the safety of the tower is what Infi is going to choose to go for. XiXi, is it wise to still fight under the tower? Probably not. But does he have a better army, like, without the tower? Very cheeky stuff from Infi. He is going to expand. I mean, like, you know, remember how I said that there was 2 inches in the space? I don't know if XiXi remembers that fact. But anyway, he's going to go after the main expand instead. Anti-magic shield, just to prevent the Arcane Tower from dealing feedback damage and decreasing the mana pool. Going for another Fan of Knives, and that's pretty good. Level 6 Warden has been attained. We do have a mana pot available, so if Avatar of Vengeance needs to be summoned, which it will be, and the Spirits of Vengeances will be coming out. Spirits of Vengeance. Vengeance does not need plural, sorry about that. We have a Scout Machine out. The Gyrocopter doesn't actually serve too much of a purpose, but either way, XiXi is going to lose his Avatar of Vengeance, and that's going to be GG. Strange. Anyway, that's going to be the game. I could have sworn, because there's game 3 out, and that's kind of interesting. Unless this is game 3 and the supposed game 3 is game 2. That's going to be really, really confusing, because it's the order of the upload. What? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Whether it be supposed game 3, maybe it be the next series, who knows. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.